Hello, my lovies! Здравствуйте, мои любименькие! Сегодня видео из разряда «Учим английский». Видеорецепт. Today I have a really cool recipe for you guys. And this recipe is going to be for a homemade mayonnaise. That's how at least I make a homemade mayonnaise. Right now you can of course buy a somewhat good mayonnaise, if you really look at like some health food stores. But it's still not fresh, and they still add like canola oil or something like that, and I do not like canola oil, so I don't want to have my mayonnaise containing canola oil. I want everything organic and I want it fresh. So today we're going to be making mayonnaise. So what I use mayonnaise for is like making tuna salads, for example, from canned tuna, or canned salmon. I get like the wild caught canned salmon. This is what we're going to be using for homemade mayonnaise. It's literally going to take 5 minutes to make. We're going to be using blender, and we're going to take the top out right here from the blender. We're going to take the top little hole, so it has a little hole, and I'll explain to you why in a minute. We're going to be using a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm going to be using 1 organic egg, only half of the garlic. So I said it's fresh, so I'm only going to use half of it because I don't want it to be too garlicky. It's up to you. Or you can use garlic powder to make things easier. I'm also going to be using cayenne pepper, organic, because I like my mayonnaise spicy. And I will be using a Himalayan pink salt, the best salt. I love this salt. And I will be using my favorite organic sesame seed oil. As I showed you in my last nutrition tip, the one that I use for my salads is toasted. This one is not toasted. This is regular sesame seed oil. And I'm gonna use, of course, a bowl. That's where you're gonna place your mayonnaise, and you're gonna cover it. And you can keep this mayonnaise for up to a week. And then I suggest you finish it. Okay, so we're gonna start by breaking the egg and placing it into the blender. Then we're gonna take a tablespoon of lemon juice. That's all we're gonna need. And so now we're gonna literally close this, cover it with our hand, and just blend it for like 5 seconds to mix the mixture of the mayonnaise and lemon juice. First I'm gonna do is cut this garlic because I will be throwing it later in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna blend on a very, very low setting, and we're gonna slowly pour the oil in. Slowly, and through this little hole, that's why we need the hole, and just kind of watch it rise little by little. So it's gonna be a slow process. So we're gonna go into the blend. That was about 30 to 40 seconds. So now I will add the garlic, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a bit more, and I will add just a little bit of salt. Salt will be to taste. It's up to you how much salt you want to put in there. I don't like to put too much because I don't want my mayonnaise to be too salty, so very little bit. And now we're gonna place it back on the low setting. And we're gonna probably blend it for about 3 to 5 minutes, slowly on a slow setting, slowly pouring this oil in. So we're gonna start again. You can periodically check it to see the consistency. The longer you blend it, the thicker the consistency will become. So now we're gonna take a little peek-see. See how this is already like mayonnaise? It looks like mayonnaise already. So now I'm gonna take this mixture of mayonnaise and place it into my mayonnaise keeping container. This is mayonnaise. This will be enough for me for at least a week because I'm not using that much mayonnaise. The more oil you use, the longer you blend, the more mayonnaise you will have. So now I will cover this, place it in the fridge, and the mixture will get thicker as it cools. It will get even more thicker, but right now this is pretty much the consistency of mayonnaise. And let me try it. It's delicious. This is gonna be perfect. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use this with. I will be using this mayonnaise, not the whole thing, just a couple of, maybe like a spoon even, with my wild albacore tuna. So this is perfect. This is wild caught tuna. Make sure you only use wild caught tuna. So this will be my salad, my tuna salad with, I'm gonna add it to my spinach salad today. And I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I will see